G'day everybody, Vanish001 here with another commentary on Battlefield Bad Company 2. Today I've got Atari, Aussie and Constantius in here with me. We're playing Harvest Day. It's kind of an interesting game, this one, a little strange actually. There's 12 other guys in this game and the attack is pretty easy. We didn't really have any trouble. I mean, we had a bit of a fight when we get to the second last base. I actually think I'd take a few deaths around that time, but I don't really give a fuck about the KD, mate. I just wanted to get the win. That's all that really matters to me. But the strange thing is, everyone's kind of strolled in here right off the start. I mean, there's no real resistance. In the match we had before, which was a defense, pretty sure I recorded that. I might put it up after this if, you know, if it's there. I'm not really sure if it is at the moment, but I'll have a look later on. Yeah, I'll put that up if it is there. But the majority of these guys were snipers, and we were getting pretty sick of getting sniped. Constantius actually went and counter-sniped for a little bit. They were just, you know, sitting way back in the field, sniping into our base. A couple of guys were running around with M14s as medics, and I think there were a couple of engineers. But majority of the rest of the team were snipers, and there was about 12 of them. Now, yeah, you know how I feel about it, so I'm not going to go into it, but you can see here why that's a real problem. I mean, we've come in here, we've taken that base in, you know, what, under a minute and a half, minute 45, and we've already got the first base. There was no, you know, no resistance to our advance. I think that's because nobody was going engineer. There probably were a couple of engineers, but no one had set any mines down for the tanks. No one had formed a line to get ready to ambush those tanks with RPGs, AT4s, whatever. Actually, this part here, I'm reminiscing a bit with Atari, who's behind me, about how the crate used to be in this building. You'd run up and you'd hide in that position, you know, to go into that crate building right there. It's kind of good that they've moved it up here. This was an empty base up here. It was just a set of houses that a lot of snipers used to like to sit in. This little mound here has always been a good spot to check out the rest of the map on the advance. You have to remember with Harvest Day, the way the map is set up, it's got a lot of little dips in the hills and that you can hide behind. If you crouch down, it lowers your profile quite a bit. So you can advance quite easily up through this part here just by using the map contours and getting in there, you know, pretty much unnoticed. You can, you know, cop a snipe around, which is obvious. Actually thought that bloody tank was distracted by the other one right there. As you can see, there's 10 other guys on their team and there's 10 on ours. It's, you know, it's not a small game, but we're just running through. I don't think anybody's really giving us a fight here. I think the majority of them are bloody snipers, mate. It's the same as it was on the defense. I really have to bloody find that and see if I can put that up as well. It's a bit of a piss off match for us because we're just constantly getting sniped. And see, I'm caught on all this bloody wreckage that's in front of the crate there. I was trying to push forward and I couldn't. So remember, you light the crate, then get yourself in a position to defend the crate. That's your, you know, your top priority. Usually this barn's probably taken down by now when I've ever played. You know, tanks usually whack the shit out of it and get it down pretty quick. See, I'm just not seeing anybody, eh? It's the tanks are really seeing everybody, but no one's going engineer to take the tanks out. So there we go, got the guy sniper moving in on the crates. It's not easy for me to tell right now because on the preview screen on the editing program I'm using, I can't really tell if there's a lot of sniper kills coming up at the moment. But what I remember from the match, there was a lot of M14s, a lot of snipers. I saw a couple of UMPs, but I think majority of these guys were snipers, mate. They just weren't putting up any resistance. You know, these maps can be, you know, a fight for every inch, a fight for your life. I think I actually kill an engineer here off the crate. He's coming for the crate and I actually get him. But there's no way these tanks should be, you know, even able to get close to this base. There should be RPGs flying out at them, left, right and center. If you're ever going to get your engineer groove on, mate, this is the bloody map for it. It really is. Harvest Day is the perfect engineer map. For your mines, for your RPGs, your AT4s, you know, the dreaded Gustav, which has had its, you know, splash damage taken down. So that guy just get fucked up by a tank shell right then. Yeah, Constantius and Aussie have been sitting over there in that tank for ages. This guy's been sitting in his tank for ages. I just can't understand where 10 other guys are in this game. So there's a sniper up there. But when we get up further... Oh, do you see that shit? Oh, sorry to say, I was laughing my ass off right then because I was... Atari had just said something to me and I kind of turned, which is weird to turn the character around to respond, but I did it. And next second, mate, he just dropped over from a bloody sniper and I was pissing myself laughing. It's a bad thing to do, bad thing to do to your mates, but Jesus, that was funny. Yeah, see, we got mortar strike right here and bloody Atari just spawned on me, the poor bastard. I think he's dead. Well, he better be dead. He's on 0 bloody % health, as I can read it right there. So yeah, not much resistance. It's a very weird match, and we get a bit more of a resistance in this base. I think because it's a lot more close quarters, and they really don't have a lot of room to sit back and snipe like they do on the rest of the map. But there's still a couple around. I think there's one scene coming up later on where I just see probably 6 guys in the middle of the street, and geez, I wish I had a bloody light machine gun. Oh, I wish I had a medic class right then, eh? I would have just opened up, but I got the F2000, which is bloody laser beam this thing, mate. You put enough rounds down, it's so quick. You go through the ammo. If you weren't an assault class and you didn't have that ammo box and you used this weapon, you'd be out of ammo in a matter of moments. It's just unbelievably a bloody ammo pig, mate. But it is a bloody laser beam. Now see, I'd like to go into this house, but I get caught out by a bloody guy sitting on the stairs there. I see, I'd like to go into that house. You can go out that back window and jump onto the houses at the back, and it's a good bloody spot, but I just couldn't get there that time around. So Atari's managed to spawn on the guys in the tank. Aussie and Constantius have been pretty much tearing it up in that tank for the whole bloody match so far. So look, mate, there should be guys here. There should be at least 2 guys or 3 guys, you know, around this area, but they're not here, eh? I just cannot understand the mentality of this defense at all. They're Bradley out finally. 40 mils won't do nothing really to a Bradley. I was just trying to get him off the guys who were trying to repair their tank. See if we can focus in on me a bit for a second. Here's that moment. Look at that, mate. I wish I had a bloody LMG right there. I go back to the window hoping to get more, and they've all bloody disappeared on me. And they've all got absolutely nuked by the tanks right then. I'm not sure. But yeah, a lot of mods in this M14s in this one. People are, you know, using it. The scope does make a hell of a bloody difference. The engineers are starting to finally come out. I think they're getting sick of the bloody tanks killing them left, right and centre now. Bit of a fight here. I take a few bloody deaths getting the B crate. But, you know, we've got enough reinforcements to play around with that kind of shit. You know, make your runs, go for it. You never know. So he's, yeah, just trying to piss the tank off really with that, mate. It's not really going to do much to it. So the guys in the tank just got the mortar strike. So there's still guys in this game going sniper when they've got tanks and guys inside their base where they can go close quarter, you know, with assault rifles, whatever, LMGs. You know, even if you're going to use the mod, you know, if you want to be a sniper, use the mod and put a 4x on it. You know, at least you're another class. Having that 4x scope on an M14 now does practically turn it into a sniper rifle. So, you know, if you're going to go, use the M14, I reckon. It gives you that, you know, a bit more, better all bloody moves. See how we all bunched up then? 1 bloody 40 mil, 1 grenade, 1 bloody rocket in there. That's 4 bloody kills for that guy. So, yeah, that shit ever happens, split up as soon as you can. Didn't expect that bloody Bradley to be. That's probably the worst spot that guy could have put the Bradley, was there, because he cannot see the B crate at all from where he is. We've got 2 engineers with us, Constantius and Aussie, and Atari's a medic. And I'm the assault, you know, for the ammo. So there's a guy that was in the Bradley right there. We're all having a bit of a look for him right then. So, you know, doesn't make much sense to go sniper when it's getting into this sort of situation. If you want to keep your mortar strike, yeah, bring out the M14 then, or the G3, or the Thompson. You know, I don't mind that shit with the sniper kit. It kind of puts you on a more level playing field with the rest of us. I just think having that one-shot kill ability, I mean, a sniper on hardcore can shoot you in the foot and you will drop over dead. It doesn't matter if he gets a headshot or what. He shoots you in the bloody, you know, in the foot, you're dead, gone. One-shot kill, it's ridiculous. So I brought the smoke in now because B's a bit exposed. Almost caught bloody Constantius or Aussie there with a 40mm smoke launcher. So I've got it set, but really that's the wrong spot for me to go. I should have tried to move back to where I originally spawned, because they are all set up over on that bloody what would be left hand side. They got in there pretty quick after that. So I'm going in on Constantius here. He's kept a nice little spawn alive around the back here. So I'm kind of wondering right now whether I could jump down and grab their Bradley, kind of have a look at it and think about it, but I don't think I could quite get to it back there, so I don't really worry about it. So kind of fuck it up here with the smoke. Now I should have stayed in the doorway and put the smoke out more, but then I go to kind of a stop kind of here to put another smoke down, and then I got caught. So I really should have put the smoke down in the doorway before I went out. Always do shit from cover, you know what I mean? You don't want to be exposed too much. But I know we've got a few reinforcements left, and these guys really aren't putting up a bloody fight. There's one thing I want to mention too. The flash on the Bradley, when you're in the 50 cal and the main gun is firing, it's very blinding. I think they need to lower the flash on that bloody thing, because you cannot see jack shit if that thing's firing off its full burst of ammunition. You really can't see. I think they really need to lower that down a little bit. So someone's got in there and got the B crate arm, so I'm trying to get to a elevated position now so I can overwatch the crate, make sure no one disarms it. It's the best way to do it. Buggy your C4 and all that kind of crap. Buggy your mortar strikes that come down. You know, that 9 out of 10 times, or probably not 9 out of 10 times, half the time, you're going to kill the guy who armed the crate if you put a mortar strike down. It happened to me the other night on Isla. I'd armed the crate, I killed 3 guys coming for the crate to disarm it, and a friendly sniper puts a mortar strike down and kills me, and they disarm the crate. You see what I mean? Don't do it, you know? It's okay if you're in normal mode, but if you're playing hardcore, I know a lot of my subscribers play normal mode, and so a lot of the things I say kind of don't make too much sense to them. Like when I talk about snipers, how shitty they are, and then they talk about, oh, we throw sensor balls and all that sort of stuff. That means jack shit in hardcore, you know? That is no help to anybody in hardcore. For a sniper to throw a sensor ball down, and for you to know what's going on, you have to press your start button to bring up the map. Now if you're doing that in the heat of action, you're a bloody idiot, because you're going to get shot for it. So unless you bloody back yourself into a corner or something, this sneaky little bastard right here. This is the kind of shit I love, mate. This kind of up close firefight shit. This is what Bad Company's supposed to be about. It's not supposed to be about sitting on a hill sniping. So getting back to what I was saying, I know a lot of my subscribers play on normal. So when I'm talking about this game, I'm talking about the hardcore aspect of it. And as I've said, some people don't think hardcore's hardcore, they think it's softcore. I don't know why they think that, but you know, you've really got to use your head when you're playing in hardcore. You got no mini-map, you don't know where the hell the enemy's coming from. When you're getting hit, you have to use your hit detection indicators to know exactly where the hell you got shot from. You have to use your map knowledge to know where you got hit from. You know? If you're getting sniped at, you're not going to have that kill cam to tell you exactly where the bloody sniper is. You're going to have to work that out from where you got hit from by the hit indicator and by where you think he may have been by your map knowledge. So when I'm talking about this game, it's, see, I forgot to have bloody smoke on there, and that guy had that spawn invincibility shit. I would have had him too. Actually, I think they managed to get this defused. No, I think we actually managed to cover this one. That was a bit of a bad position to be in, but it wasn't Atari's fault. He had no idea that guy was coming up behind him. But I think Aussie here says that, you know, we should fuck these guys up for a bit, considering we've got so many reinforcements. The way they've been playing, they kind of deserve it. I think we actually go and set up around behind them for a bit and fuck them up for a while before we actually get the B crate, because B crate's destructible on this base, so really A crate's your focus. You get A crate first, and then B crate you can, you know, take your time with, if, depending on how many reinforcements you have, and just bring the, you know, bring the bitch down. But yeah, as I was saying, when I talk about this game, it's the hardcore aspects I'm talking about, not the game in normal mode. So yeah, snipers in hardcore are pretty much cheap ass little bitches. Kind of exposed myself a bit too much there. I shouldn't have moved out as far as I did. That sniper, I probably would have caught him when he ran past me. But I get caught out a few times, you know. Not really worried about it. I know we've got enough reinforcements to fuck around for a bit and have a bit of fun and see what, you know, see what, get a multi-kill, you know, just see if we get a bloody big old spray of the gun. Spray it everywhere, mate, and spray it down range. Yeah, I got caught out by that guy in the window. In Bad Company 1, this base used to be very hard to attack because you couldn't get around the back like you can now. They've very much opened it up around the back, each side. You can pretty much flank right around behind their base. And you do find that a lot of snipers sit up there. Probably shouldn't have done this to Atari. Opened up, kind of lets everybody know where we are, doing that kind of shit. So he kind of pisses off straight away, like, ah, fuck ya, you know. But it's a good little spot, but also we've got friendly snipers that are putting mortar strikes down on his base like you wouldn't believe right now. See? You actually cop a bit of splash damage off that mortar strike. And I'm going for this guy in the window sitting up there. Got him right there. I think the majority of my kills from now on are 40mm kills, which I do feel a bit bad about because I'm not keen on 40mm spamming. But I get really caught out here. I was running that way and some guy was shooting me back here. I turn and I get him, but the way I was facing, mate, I don't know, maybe I should have moved a bit forward there, but see, it's that 20/20 hindsight shit. You see something, you think, oh, maybe I should have done that. But at that moment, you know, you're right there, you're not kind of thinking straight sometimes. It's like this part right here. Oh, not this part, it's a bit further on. I get completely, like, you know, tunnel visioned. Actually, I think I spawned an Aussie and I just start running off to my left. Bloody M60 cuts me down. Now you see this part here, you never used to be able to do this in Bad Company 1. You could not get behind it. If you went even behind that back building there, it was in the black. Or I think it was the red it used to be. See, another 40mm kill right there. But yeah, see, this is what Aussie was talking about. Get up the back here and fuck them up for a bit. Just the way they were playing, it deserved it, mate. I don't know how I actually didn't catch that guy. I think so, yeah. Barry got him, that's good. I don't mind, you know, if someone gets a kill like that, squad kill assist, doesn't matter, just means that you weren't accurate enough and he was, you know. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I'd just like to let you know that I do have that greater upload limit now with my videos. I can put longer ones up, so if that gets a bit too much for everybody, you know, let me know and I'll kind of break them back down in smaller videos. But it's a lot easier to put the whole game up like this and just sit here and bullshit for about 20 minutes. Yeah, which is probably boring the shit out of a lot of yous right now. Me prattling on for this amount of bloody time. Here's that moment I was talking about. Drop him some ammo and they just go, ah, start running and then just bleh, bleh. M60 cut me down. I think Aussie took care of him though. I think he actually was saying to me, don't bloody move. I did. I just ran, mate. Had the blinders on. It was pretty much over really, mate. I think Aussie and I die at the last couple of seconds of the match. Someone else actually manages to get B. Bring it down, only, you know, take a couple of bloody mortar strikes on it and it's gone, or a rocket. So there we go, both bloody bleh, we're dead. And the game ends. Nice bloody finishing screen there, it's all black and shit. So there we go. So the videos get a bit too long for anyone, and you know, the majority rules kind of thing, and you want the shorter videos, I'll go back to that. But kind of like this style at the moment. As you can see, 1918 was the KD right there, but top of the leaderboard, and 10 guys, mate. Didn't really feel like it at all. There was 10 guys in that game.